And there's more to life than the end of the world, which is what the mainstream news narrative seems to be about. They're not going to be happy, are they, until they're reporting on the final piece of news. And that's it, folks. And what they don't realize is that's the end of their job. They're ramping it up and ramping it up and ramping it up. And I'm aware that I'm drawn in. Mrs. M saying, yeah, you're always listening to what they're saying on the news about this, that, and the other. And of course, I'm the perimeter keeper here of this family. I need to watch out what's going on the boundary, on the perimeter. But it's easy to get seduced by what it passes for what's called news. None of our business a lot of the time, but we make it our business, don't we? And I think it's a psyop. All of it. All of life is a psyop, isn't it, in a way? It's an intelligence test. And we have to check in from time to time to see how we're doing with that intelligence test. Are we remembering that life is good, like this wonderful photograph behind me that I took, I think 8 years ago, possibly. Yeah, 8 years ago. Certainly 7 years ago, at least 7 years ago. And I think it was the first time I clapped eyes upon Foz do Relho. And I think there was a 2-word description with the photo. It's got a filter on it, I think. But I mean, Foz do Relho with the paragliders, parasurfers, or whatever they call these guys who were there that day. I think it was like OMG. Oh, that's 3. Well, that's 3 letters anyway. But it was like, my God, this is so beautiful. And that we are surrounded by in the world. If we look, we are surrounded by utter beauty and proof that life is good and that life goes on in its wonderful way, largely. Whilst the icing on the cake from a human mind point of view is all the gloom and doom, isn't it? It's interesting. So we need to be very mindful of that, I would say, and I'll do my best to make sure I don't drift into sharing too many sensational or bad news stories